Gracias, Teresa. Thank you so much for gracing our stage with your talent and giving us the update from the news. Always a journalist. Gracias. Let me also take a moment to thank our servers and those who have helped us enjoy our meal tonight. Mr. Secretary, congratulations. Thank you for allowing us the honor to recognize your service to our country tonight. And let me just add one personal note. While you were Secretary, I very much appreciated the empathy that you showed for the Latino families who were affected by the 1994 Northridge earthquake in my hometown, and I think your second hometown of Los Angeles. And it was somebody with your leadership and understanding of who is affected by disasters that helped our community through that moment. So once again, congratulations and thank you for your service. Thank you, Secretaries Mel Martinez and Julian Castro. I had the honor of sitting between these two gentlemen. I have never been a secretary sandwich. It's the first time for everything. I also want to give a special thank you to everybody who made tonight possible. First to our Gala sponsors, our Gala Chair, Force Multiplier Solutions, Inc., Mr. Robert Leonard. Thank you. Thank you as well for your extraordinary commitment of $1 million to the NALEO Educational Fund to help us further our work over the next 5 years. Our titanium sponsor, Univision Communications, Inc. Our platinum sponsors, Mindy and John Gray and Edison International. Our white gold sponsors, Anheuser-Busch and State Farm. Our gold sponsors, American Petroleum Institute, Amgen, JP Morgan Chase, McLean Company, Inc., Verizon, and Walmart. Our silver sponsors, the Coca-Cola Company, Intuit, Herbalife, Mastercard Oportunidad, Pacific Gas and Electric Company, Reynolds American Inc., and Toyota. And our bronze sponsors, the American Federation of Teachers, Loan Max, the National Association of Hispanic Real Estate Professionals, Nielsen, Pfizer, and Cyber Branford Shank and Company, LLC. Thank you to all of our table sponsors tonight. Thank you everyone again for joining us as we kick off NALEO's 40th anniversary celebration year. Tonight, we were honoring our past, and I think we did justice to the legacy of our founder tonight in the convening that we have held here. And by having you join us, I hope you'll be able to join us again in June when we engage our present and hold the NALEO 33rd Annual Conference, and then when we celebrate our future, when in November we will convene up to 75 newly elected Latinas and Latinos on school boards, city councils, county commissions, and in state legislatures across the country who will be the future leaders of our nation. 40 years just means we have much, much more work ahead. 2016 will be one of the most challenging and exciting years for the NALEO Educational Fund. Our priorities include making sure we restore the Voting Rights Act to its full strength, we want to make sure we prepare this country for the most accurate and complete count in the 2020 census. And we will continue the work we do day in and day out to help the 4.4 million Latino legal permanent residents to become U.S. citizens. And we are doing this all against the backdrop of the 2016 election. Just the mere mention of the 2016 election really lays out for us the challenge we have ahead. Just saying that, we have an election this year. And we have a responsibility to ensure that our community shows up for this election, in the presidential nominating process and in November. Now, the NALEO Educational Fund has projected that 13.1 million Latinos will vote in November. That is 3.5 million more than voted the last time there was an open White House. That's a 35% increase over 2008. And we will once again have a decisive impact on the outcome of the November election. But I also know that it's not good enough, because 27.3 million Latinos will be eligible to vote come November. And so at NALEO Educational Fund, we will do everything we can to surpass our own projections, because 13.1 is not enough. Not until every single Latina and Latino who can exercise their right to vote votes will we rest. So we've taken upon ourselves to do the heavy lift. So when we do our voter outreach campaign, if you are a likely voter, you will be ignored by NALEO, because candidates and campaigns will pay attention to you. And if you're not registered to vote, and if you have lost faith in our political system, candidates and campaigns will not waste their time on you. We cannot afford that. There is no vote that can be wasted. And so we do the heavy lift of going after the great unengaged. And this year, I made a special plea to our partners who have been with us year in and year out to do a little bit more for us in 2016 because of all the work we have to do this year. We've asked them to stretch a little and give a little bit more to the work we have to do and honor our 40th anniversary by being a member of the Ruby Anniversary Circle. So I want to say a special thank you to the 4 corporate partners who have agreed to do that extra amount. They're distinguished here with their tables graced by ruby tablecloths and red roses. So thank you to Pfizer, to Force Multiplier Inc., to Univision, and to Toyota for taking that extra step for us, because we really need it this year. Our community really needs it this year. So we have a lot of work to do, and I am just so happy and privileged that I have 2 boards of directors who watch my back year in and year out. And so thank you to the NALEO boards of directors for your support. Most of all, thank you to my colleagues, the staff of the NALEO Educational Fund, for the fantastic job they do. Because without their support, the work that happens at this organization would not be possible. And without your support, whether you invest in our work or you're here tonight to spend your time to celebrate the legacy of a great pioneer and to celebrate the great leadership we have in this room and around the country that will lead America to a greater and even greater future, as our honoree mentioned tonight. So thank you once again for being here with us. We look forward to you joining us next March for the next Edward R. Roybal Legacy Gala. And please now enjoy the dessert reception, enjoy the company, because tomorrow the work continues. Gracias.